So do you guys ever have those moments where you just want to go back to the good old days? Well, today I am having one of those moments. I feel like going old school on them. I remember growing up, my dad used to take us fishing all the time, and all we ever used was worms. We used to use night crawlers for catfish, for bluegill, for whatever we were fishing for. Night crawlers was the go-to worms. So today we're going down to the bait store, which is literally right around the corner from my house. We're going to grab a thing of worms, and we're going to go out to the pond and fish with some live worms and see if we can get on some fish. We're not going for a specific type of fish. We're just going out there to fish with live worms. Bring back those good old memories of when my dad used to take me fishing as a young one. So you guys stay tuned. Let's go get these worms and get started with today's video. We got exactly what we were looking for. It says catfish bait, but it's just some big old juicy worms. Look at that. God almighty, those things are big and juicy. Woo. So I just pulled up to the ponds. It's two ponds, one on each side. And guys, there is so much action in the water right now. I am just seeing fish all over the place. I don't know if I just picked a good day, a good time, or what, but I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm talking about. Like you guys can see, there's stuff that's just all over the top of the surface. It keeps popping up. Let's see, we'll wait here just a second and see. Oh, did you guys see that? Just right there, right there. Some kept popping up all on this shoreline right here. Like every couple of seconds something will come up and eat, or something's going on. But when I pulled up, there was like 10 fish all at the same time. There's another one, not just there. That's the little pond, but on the big pond it was the same exact thing. As you guys can see, this little corner was just active. I mean, the fish just all in this little corner right here. You can see there's ripples right there, all in these trees. There was some way out here, there was some. So I think I may have picked the perfect day to be out here fishing with some worms. Look at that, there's 2, 3, 4. You can see fish swimming all through there. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Let me get my rod reel. We're gonna get started up at the small pond and then jump over to the big one. Jeez, before we even get started, look at this. Look at these juicy worms, how big and juicy these things are. Huge. Look at the size of that one. They're like baby snakes. They're even falling out of the pack. We'll use him since he fell out first. Show you guys the setup I'm using. It's just a simple little bobber, it's a little split shot, and a size 2 crappie hook. It's a Mr. Crappie. It's not specifically for crappie, but it'll work. I've got some size 4 hooks, which are a little bit smaller. If I keep missing these fish, then I'll downsize, but I think this is gonna work. There we go, nice and juicy. I should have brought a towel. I didn't think about it, but all right. I've got the floater probably about 1.5 foot off, and if you're wondering, yes, I am using a Zebco 33, baby. This is my son's rod and reel. It's a Bill Dance Zebco. This thing is awesome. I bought it for him. He absolutely loves it. This thing is super smooth, and this reminds me of the old school, because my dad used to use Zebcos way back in the day. That's kind of why I went with this. I'm trying to bring back all of the feeling from those old school days. Oh, there was a bite. Got him. Let's see what we got. A little old bluegill. This is good bait right here. Sunfish. I've always loved the colors on these little bluegills. The colors are sweet. They have so many vibrant colors. Had my drag set the wrong way. He was pulling drag. That thing was like a quarter pound. So the small pond, this one has different multiple species. It has bass, bluegill, catfish, crappie. It has all 4 species. The bigger pond, which is right over there on the other side of my car, that one has everything except catfish. That one has no catfish in it. All the catfish are only in this small pond right here. There's a chance we'll catch every species. Watching that floater go down, there's something about it, man, that just gets you excited, knowing that there's another fish on the end of that hook, nibbling on a worm. I've noticed whenever I do that, when I take my kids fishing and I absolutely just have the hook loaded down with worm or whatever, I seem to get bigger fish or a bigger bite from like a bass or a crappie or something like that. I love having it juicy like that. Oh, got him. Oh my gosh, that's a big bass. That's a big old bass. Guys, I was just telling you, oh boy. Live worm. Let's go. Oh my gosh, talk about an unexpected catch. What the heck is going on? Whoo, hot diggity dog. Guys, that is a good bass on a live worm. I had my camera turned off. I was literally just saying, whenever I load up the worm and put a big worm on there, it always seems to, for some reason, catch me a bigger fish. And that's exactly what happened. Thanks for playing, bud. Damn, baby. It's a solid little bass. He was skinny. That's probably why he was searching for a worm, but that was cool. On the old Zepco, baby. Let's go. So that was completely unexpected to catch that fish. I figured a bass, usually it's small bass, but that was a good sized fish for this pond and for fishing with live worms. That just goes to show you how powerful and how versatile a live worm can be. I mean, you can literally catch anything. It's so unexpected fishing with these things. All right, so this pond has already absolutely produced for me. I've already caught a couple of bluegill and a big bass out of here, so we're gonna grab this other cameras. We're gonna head over to the big pond and we're gonna see if we can get something over there on that pond, which I'm feeling pretty confident because I saw a lot of action there when I pulled up. If not, if we don't get any bites over here, I'm coming right back to this small pond. So when I pulled up, there was fish jumping all over this spot right here. Not to say that they're still there, but they were absolutely here when I pulled up. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Try to get lucky. Oh my gosh. Literally, guys, what scared the crap out of me. Bro, they're here. That was a big bass. Big bass. And we are gonna go after that rascal. Oh, that's a huge bluegill. Look at the size of that one. That is hand size, pan size is what they say. Look at that. And I ain't no little guy, so my hand is big. That's a good one. Put another worm on here. Let's juice it up with some juicy worms. You see that worm just wiggling? That's gonna cause them to bite. Yeah. With the wind blowing and the waves and that bobber just kind of bobbing up and down, on top of that little worm that I put on there where it was still moving on the end, something's got to eat it. Something has to eat it. Oh yeah, What do we have here? Another big bluegill. Jeez. Look at the size of this one. This one's even bigger than the last one. Wow. Look at that beautiful thing. Man, that's so cool. The colors. It has like a mixture of different colors on the side right here. You guys see that? That is a really good looking fish. There he is. Oh, he's just a little guy. He is just a baby. I don't know how I hooked this guy. This hook's almost too big for his mouth. That was the cast. Calm down, cowboy. Oh, he's on there. Get back up, soldier. You know, I'll say something about these worms. I remember when I was younger, my dad used to take us fishing, and these Canadian crawlers used to come in this blue container, and they used to be about $1.97 back in the day. I went to the store when I bought these. This same one, it was called night crawlers, same thing. Same one, $6. Insane. Triple the price of what it used to be. For a can of worms. Can of worms. $6. World's getting out of control, folks. World is getting out of control. Pretty soon I won't even be able to afford to come fishing. I need you guys to let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see a live bait video, maybe like a worm versus minnow, or if you guys want to see the chartreuse worms. They're like a green worm that are injected or something against these worms, and see which one does better. They have garlic scented. You guys make sure to let me know down in the comments which one you guys would like to see, because I'm probably going to come out here and do this again with but put it head to head, or worm versus something else, live bait. I think that'd be pretty fun. It'd be a fun video for me to film, and I think you guys would really enjoy watching it. So well, make sure to comment down below what you guys right here. If you guys see all that cover right there, all that little cover, those tree limbs and all that, well, what happens is those tree limbs hang over the edge of that water, which is full of bugs, spiders, anything that crawls on a tree. What happens when they fall in the water, these fish are sometimes are just literally sitting there waiting for something to fall in the water so that they can eat it as soon as it hits the water. So like, I know there's fish here, I just haven't been able to get them to bite, but I know they're here. All right, we're gonna try this spot out really quick. Well guys, that just may have ended our day right there. That is about as stuck can get. Not only is it wrapped on around the floater, it is wrapped around the weight, and the weight is wrapped around where the hook is, and the hook is stuck on a branch. So, and that's all she wrote. Well, that's just like I remember it in the good old days, tossing my baits up in a tree while my dad fishes. So I guess we recreated those memories pretty good today. If you guys are still tuned in, I appreciate you guys coming down memory lane with me. I had a blast, and I'll tell you what, 2025 for me, guys, has been so far so good. And I've been going all over the place with the channel, crappie fishing, bass fishing, a little bit of everything, and that's my goal for 2025 and past that, is to just mix it up on the channel and do a little bit of more of exploring and expanding, not just bass fishing so much. I'm sorry to all my bass fishermen, but I love fishing for everything. Bass, crappie, bluegill, micro fishing. I do it all, guys. I do a ton of micro fishing and I never put it on the channel, but I've been doing it lately and I've been recording, and I've got some videos lined up for you guys for micro fishing, especially coming in the summer. It's a blast to me, creek fishing and stuff like that. I'm gonna throw all that in there. Some of you may enjoy it, some of you may not. I mean, that's just part of it. But for those of you that rock with me each and every video, man, I really do appreciate it. You guys don't know how much it means to me. Thank you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.